Husband and wife Eusebio and Cristina Sáenz de Santa Maria share a love of the water and the extreme sport of freediving. They have descended to depths of more than 263 feet in just one breath, no breathing apparatus other than their own lung capacity. They have traveled the world freediving with sharks and other marine life. Cristina and Eusebio join us this morning with more on their underwater adventures. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
So, Eusebio, I read that you can hold your breath for 8 minutes. How do you guys train for these kinds of no breathing apparatus dives?
So just slowly just building up more and more confidence so you can hold your breath for longer, not really looking at the watch.
Does it give you some freedom to interact with animals that you don't have the noise of breathing apparatus?
Exactly. One of the main benefits of freediving when you're diving with animals is that you don't have the noisy scuba diving equipment, you don't have bubbles, and you're free to move around the water almost like a fish. And the marine animals are really inquisitive of you. So we've had dolphins and sharks and whale sharks come up very, very close to us. So this is something we really, really enjoy.
Cristina, you recently swam, speaking of that, you recently swam with a pod of 60 dolphins surrounding you. What was that like?
That was incredible. That was one of my most favorite experiences to date. We were in Hawaii and we were swimming with a pod of 60 dolphins, and to freedive with dolphins is so inquisitive because they come very close to you and you can really see their intelligence in their eyes, and they will follow you and mimic their movements. So that was a fantastic experience, definitely one of my favorites.
Dolphins we can all understand, but Eusebio, you did this with some sharks, and you looked surprisingly calm in these photos from Honduras. What was that like, though?
It's kind of an exhilarating experience, really. You feel, I don't know, a little bit insecure sometimes, but you have to remain calm so they don't feel threatened. It really is a good rush.
Cristina, you just set a new Australian national freediving record, going down to 80 meters, about 263 feet. Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Was there any special way you trained for that?
Well, freediving is integrated into our life. All year round, we're in the water, so we are training all the time when we're coaching and teaching students. However, we also do a lot of dry training as well, which is sort of breathing, some flexibility exercises. And then we also do a lot of in-water training as well, so that we make sure that our bodies can adapt to the depths that we descend to.
Well, my understanding is that your lungs actually shrink to the size of oranges when you go down to these depths. And I mean, you actually could die doing this, couldn't you?
Of course, there's a lot of physical adaptations that happen to your body when you do dive deep. It's quite extreme what we do. However, we always dive very, very safely, so we're never putting ourselves in danger.
It was also interesting in that photo we just saw, you guys dive with a large flipper, it looks like. What's attached to your legs to make sure you can get down quickly?
Well, in that dive you're referring to is a large monofin, so it's a single fin, and it almost looks. I look like a mermaid, perhaps, when I'm using this to swim down to these depths.
What's the next challenge for you two?
Well, more adventure, more freediving around the world, and more depth. More depth is on the plan next year, no, babe?
Put a couple of more records together.
Yeah.
Well, you guys certainly have given us some beautiful images to look at, and best of luck in those challenges ahead. Eusebio and Cristina Sáenz de Santa Maria, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.